Well, hey, folks, family, and friends. It is James.
Jennifer.
And we have Joe right over there. We are the Triple J's. So we are excited to announce that we are starting our, I guess you would call this,
End of summer.
End of summer 2025 tour. Currently, we are at Black Canyon Campground, which we have been to before. It is outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico, in the Santa Fe National Forest. And like I said, we've been here before, so we are going to be going to some new places on this tour. A couple of familiar places, but there's going to be quite a few more new places that we're going to go to that we haven't quite been yet. So we're excited about that. But more importantly than the summer tour, as most of you who followed us for a while may know, that usually every year we take Joe out for his annual birthday trip. Ain't that right?
That's right.
And why is this one so special, babe?
He turns 50.
Yeah. This is the big 5-0 for Joe. He's getting to be over the hill over there. So this is a very important one. You know, Joe's been with us, has lived with us, and we've taken care of him now for, it's going to be 10 years this year. And so he's part of our family. As most of you know, you've seen him in the videos and everything. So yeah, he's part of the Triple J's. So we're excited to celebrate him making it to 50. It was one of those things where he wasn't expected to get this old. He wasn't even expected to be a teenager or anything, right? And no, here he is. He's a stubborn old coot, so we expect him to be around for quite a bit longer. And anyway, ain't that right, Joe? So, yep, we're celebrating him turning the big 5-0 on this trip, as well as doing our summer tour. So, anyway, we just invite you folks to help us celebrate Joe's birthday and tag along as we visit some new places and visit some old places as well. So I don't think I'll do a lot here at Black Canyon, maybe a little bit as far as videos go, because, you know, like I said, we've been here a couple of times before, but go check those videos out. As a matter of fact, 4 years ago for his birthday, we were here, so you may want to check that video out. So anyway, I'm going to quit rambling on, and we're going to get this video started. So you folks, stay tuned. Some of the things you're treated with early in the morning. I guess they're like licking stuff off the roadway for nutrients. Especially there on the yellow line. I'm not too sure. But it's pretty cool. And they're back. Well, we are in site number 36 here this time. And typical forest campground, fire pit, picnic table. It's got that retaining wall, so that is very nice. And nice level tent pad over here. 4 years ago, when we were here for Joe's 46th birthday, we were right off over in that campsite right there, number 15, I believe it is. And a couple years ago when we were here last time, we were off over there in number 12, which is behind that tree. But one thing that's kind of surprising this time is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks like the bark beetles or some sort of disease has hit a lot of these trees here, which is kind of sad. I don't remember it being quite this bad last time. So it is kind of sad to see. They've actually started doing some clearing, like right off over there. Looks like they've cut down a few trees and off over there. So I'm pretty sure that before too awful long, they're going to have to do the same with all these, which that's really going to make a mark. Like I said again, too bad. Very, very sad. And it's very different in contrast to just right over a few mountain ridges that way. When we were over at Jack's Creek, how healthy and beautiful that forest looked. But and it's the same forest, but just different area. So, but it's still beautiful here nonetheless, and we're enjoying it. And those hummingbirds are enjoying that food there. Oh, Lordy. Well, hello folks. We have made it to stop number 2. We are at Hyde Memorial State Park here just outside of Santa Fe. As a matter of fact, we are probably about 3, 4, maybe 5 miles from Black Canyon Campground where we just were. And I do believe this park and that park actually just kind of border each other. But yeah, we're in site number 42 here. And there are the aspens, my favorite. So right over there is the host site. And down there is the vault toilet. This is the RV section, which does have electric. And as you can see, we got paved sites and fairly level. I don't believe there's any water here, but very nice. This is our front yard. The only bad thing about it is it sits right next to the highway, and that's a busy highway going up to the Santa Fe ski basin. But yeah, there's our fire pit and our picnic table. We're all set up and ready to go. Now I'll kind of take a trip up here to this next site since it's not occupied. Kind of give you a look around. We have stayed here before, but it was quite a few years back before we had any of our RVs and before we did any YouTube videos. So it is quite some time. But was this site number 41? This is a nice one. Some good shade. Yeah, site number 41 there. Could get a good size rig in here. So yeah, there's the electric pedestal there. Not too bad. But yeah, last time we stayed here, we didn't actually stay in this part of the campground. We stayed in one of the primitive sites. So, but yeah, can't complain too much about this. This is pretty nice here. Right now, currently, I think they have all of the primitive sites. They're not available because they're doing some construction or something. But that does look pretty nice, I think. So, yeah, we're going to be here for a couple of nights, and then we are headed on down the road. So I don't know if this will be it for this video or not. We may see what else we can get into. Either way, we'll catch you guys in a bit.